Sunday Mass to be inside.
We gather here, our faith like fire.
Together we're strong in our desire. We light up the night in a blazing glow. And Sunday Mass, we don't need no Messiah. Let's come to bash. In nomine Padri, I Fili, I Spiritu Santi, welcome to Sunday Mass, 16 minutes after the hour. Apologies, I really thought I was going to be able to pull it off with the new rig, but this close. I still don't have the hard drive chip, so that didn't work. So I was using this thing called Apple Handoff, which I was amazed by it, that I had both my old computer and the new computer, and everything seemed to work, but I couldn't get any of the audio to go. What a drag, but I put all my stuff back together really quick just to get it going, and I apologize for that. But anyway, welcome to Sunday Mass. It is Sunday, May 18th at 2:16 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. How are all the bashers? Great to see you here. And I didn't change my background. Look at this. Hold on a second. That's not right. Look at this. This is how goofed up I am. Virtual background. Let's change it to something a little bit more appropriate. Let's go with that today. It's pretty. Yeah, Sunday Mass. It's Sunday Mass to be inspired. In nomine Padri, Filii, Spiritu Sancti, as they say. Audio okay, video okay, everything okay. Just make sure it's good. Need beer. Man, I had that delicious Nebbiolo the other night, and you know me, it's like I'm a once a week drinker, if that. And so no, definitely I'm on the espresso. I didn't have a chance to get mine. Why is that green? Oh no, it's fine. Everything's going to be so great. Once again, thanks to everybody who helped out with getting the new studio together. It's going to be amazing. I had almost everything right. I just could not get the audio to go. Just backfiring. I know what it is. It's a piece of software. I just got to reinstall it. Not a problem. I'll have it for Tuesday. Everything, and then hopefully I'll have the hard drive for them too. Who knows? Who knows? Who cares? Who cares? Who got in there but Dave Fahrenheit for 451? I mean, this guy's just he's a Patreon. He's a super basher. He's the guy that's always at the top. Thank you so very much, Dave Fahrenheit 451. I don't know if Soft Talk Terror Corp has been basher. This is 2 days in a row for you because you got there the other day, right? That's unbelievable that you did that. I don't believe Soft Toy Terror Corp has done it, and that would be the perfect time for me to go. Do I have one here? Where is it? Where's my trusty pull back the curtain from so what was it? Softcore Jericho. I'm going to actually write that song for Softcore Terror Corp. Soft Toy Terror Corp. Soft Toy Terror Corp. Say that 50 times fast if you can. Andrew Wolkowicz with Canadian $20 super chat. Thank you very much. I'm hoping when Dirk gets to Italy, he gets a place that he could almost run like a venue. Do a Basher live stream, and all of us come in and have some drinks, live audience. Listen, the whole idea behind the Italy thing, and the reason why we are only interested in getting a place that has lots of bedrooms, guest rooms, is because we want to share it with everyone. So that will certainly be part of it. And like there'll be like basher trips and things like that to come over and all that stuff. But what we really want to do is share it with everyone. The thing that we consider to be the ultimate end of life deal, where we just can meander Roman streets. And I say Roman streets because the town we're going to is a 2,000-year-old Roman city. And it's just so beautiful. And then sit in a cafe and drink your brains out, smoke your brains out, do whatever you want to do, and look at beautiful people. But for sure, thank you so much. And we'll start out as we do almost every single solitary show with the Andrew Wolkowicz Super Chat. Thank you so very much. Today I cleaned up that old secondary monitor that I had, which is 100 years old. It's made by Apple too. And it turns out it looks to me like that was the major culprit for causing all the problems, even though it was time, for sure, for the bashers to get the upgrade that they deserve and have everything work great. And it will be great. It's just I was this close, but, you know, I have Rose duty still on. So, excuses. Bruce Stuttgart is in the room. Good day, Sunday. Bashers. Hey, Bruce, great to see you. Mr. Kevin Landon's here, number 4 for Sunday Best. Best wishes to Dirk and all the Bashers catching the replay after work tonight. We're working on the high holy day. I used to work every Sunday, and I liked it because I like Sunday people. I like the relaxation. I like how people just want to unwind and have a drink and some brunch. I've always appreciated Sunday as a day of rest, and I think it should remain as such. Happy Holy Bashing, says Hiteshi, number 5. Thanks, buddy boy. And Melly C's in the room. Happy Sunday, Father Dirk, and all the Bashers. May God bless you all. May God bless you as well, beautiful Melly C. We love you. Thanks so much. Lighting a candle to bless the new setup. May the tech gods reign. It's going to be great. It's just there's so many things. One thing that I don't have yet, and I'm at the mercy, I'm running this new computer as temporary Band-Aid because I don't have the actual hard drive that's going to go in it. I'm swapping the hard drive out because I need a much bigger hard drive. What I did was I bought a lot of RAM, but a very small hard drive because they are user swappable. And that's a great thing. So it's sitting there, and the screen is amazing. When I tested StreamYard in it, the video was outrageously great. The audio just needed updates, and I had to download software because I use this interface called Focusrite, which is something I use for my studio. I thought it was going to be plug and play. Stupid me. Why did I think that? I don't know. Uh-oh. We're getting a little bit of... you know what I'm going to do? Give me 1 second. Well, maybe that's not true. Let me unplug this and put this in here. Hold on. I'm not hardwired. I'm on Wi-Fi. So let me put this back. There you go. Oh, yeah, there's a little bit of glitchy shit. Okay, so well, hey, worked the other day. It didn't work now. It's not. All right. How interesting. Well, thank you so much, Dave Fitzsimons. But is that true? I don't know if that it is. I'm going to turn off Wi-Fi real quick. See if that changes anything. Oh, look at what that did. Ooh, child. That was a bad move. Let me put that back. It's not like anybody doesn't know about that anyway. Well, then that's not going to work at all. Huh. Oh, interesting. Let's do a tech show where it's just tech. Oh, interesting. Orientation settings are disabled. I'm not live on my camera. Camera.
Unknown caller.
I'm not on. Hold on a second. I'm getting a lot of tech shit right now. Let me pull this down so I am not getting notifications. See what a mess I am today? Do not disturb. Thank you very much. Well, that's what Sunday Mass is all about, I guess. All right. I'm coming back. Don't you worry about a thing. Camera. Oh, Lord. Everything was going so smooth and wonderful, wasn't it? Until I just did that. Scarlet. Select a device. Stalled. There you go. I'm back. I'm back in the USSR. Okay, now I'll go to virtual background. If it doesn't do it, well, whatever. I'll just fuck it. It's all right. I don't care about sitting in front of a blue screen as long as you don't. Oh, there it goes. Okay, I'm not going to touch anything now. I opened up my big mouth and said, let me fix this. What a big mistake that was. Holy smokes-a-rooney. It's all going to be better pretty soon. Tuesday for sure. Good morning, Basher Cycling Day. So let's make the most of it. Oh, I would love a conversation about cycling. And I've got some pretty substantial, albeit old, bicycles at this point in the game because I was an avid cyclist for many, many, many years. I've got something called the Cannondale D4000 DH, which is their team downhill bicycle. It's a beautiful, it's mesmerizingly crazy triple clamp, beautiful bicycle. And I have my favorite bike is a Harrow hardtail with a RockShox old fashioned SLTI MAV 21. So yeah, I was really into it. I haven't been into it for years. They sit out there, and every year I have to like scrape the rust off of them, and I have to re-oil them up because I just don't do a whole hell of a lot of cycling anymore. And it was a very, very, very big part of my life. As a matter of fact, most people didn't know me without a bicycle under me. And it's something I really should get back into because they're beautiful and they're sitting out there. And I put them in a gig bag for the winter, and I keep them outside. I have to pull the oil out of the forks and put it back in. And I know how to do all that stuff, but it's really very silly that at this point in the game that I haven't gotten those back, and I will. And that's another thing about Italy. I'm going to ship those over there and do a lot of riding over there, which I think is going to be great. Hey, Renaissance, Brooklyn Bridge. Oh, yeah. So this is what happened from what I've been told. That this tall ship, this Mexican tall ship, which is on like a goodwill mission, is going to several different ports all over the world. And for some crazy reason, they were supposed to leave from one of the lower piers in New York City, and they were supposed to go out to the harbor, and I believe to go up to Cape Cod or I have a farmer's tan. Look at that. I have a watch farmer's tan from yesterday. I got to put it on the other hand. And what they did was they instead of making a right, they made a left, and they went up the East River, and the tall mast smashed into the Brooklyn Bridge. Now, apparently, there's no damage on the Brooklyn Bridge, but this ship is now out of commission, and that's a shame. It's a goodwill mission, and what a shame that happens. That's really terrible. I don't know how that could have happened. I guess we don't know how accidents work. And you know what? I'm going to do this once again because it's acting stupid. Well, it wasn't the screen, so yes, I did need it. I'll be right back after 2 seconds. Okay. Isn't it going to be great when none of that shit happens anymore? It's going to be absolutely great. So yeah, that's apparently what happened with that ship. Now there's no lag. What a shame. What an absolute shame about that. I saw some of the footage, and there's 200 and some odd people on that tall ship. I didn't think those kind of ships accommodated that many people. Anyway, some words of wisdom from Julian. We stand at a crossroads. One path leads to despair, the other to destruction. Let's hope we make the right choice. Let's hope. Just because you're paranoid doesn't mean they aren't out to get you. That's a fact, dearest Julian. That's very true. That is absolutely 100% true. Is there some kind of filter on here? Because I'm looking at this and it looks really weird. Yeah, there it is. That's how I really look. Terrible. Look at that. Okay. There was a filter on there. I know that it's in there. I don't use it, but God knows. Looks terrible. People will go for anything they don't understand if it's got enough hype. Yeah, well, I mean, isn't that the way of the world? Or the movies we watch, the art we look at, the music, the concerts, the spectacles. Think about a Broadway show for shits and giggles, right? Let's think about a Broadway show. So if somebody writes a new Broadway show, or a theatrical event, you got to write the book, which is the story. Then you got to write the score if it's a musical. And people don't know what this entity is unless it's based on something else. That's why nowadays they're doing something that's known as the jukebox musical. And they're doing like Elvis or Tina Turner, all these different rehashes because people are afraid to bet on new works of art. People are afraid to invest in something that they fear they will have no return on. So if you just kind of bamboozle them with advertising and hype, then it'll work. Like, for example, a brand new film is coming out. Say did anybody really know what Jack Reacher was? I didn't, because I don't read that kind of stuff. Have I ever seen those movies? Yeah, I've seen all of them. Have I seen, what's the one with Keanu Reeves? I only saw the first one. I never heard of that character before, and it was hype. And it's very true. You're 100%. Number 10, Starmer and one of his pyromaniacal Ukrainian rent boys. Oh, is that what he's into? Who knew? Buddy L is in the room. Upvoted. Happy Sunday. All. Happy Bloody L. Buddy L is in the room. Great to see you, mate. Man has no right to kill his brother. It is no excuse that he does so in uniform. He only adds the infamy of servitude to the crime of murder. Well, yeah. Isn't it unbelievable that I'm just amazed that people go along with stuff. Like, did anybody see Hacksaw Ridge? Andrew Garfield. It was directed by Mel Gibson, who's a pariah of sorts in a big way. You know, he's said some pretty ugly things and some funny things and some terrible things. And, you know, he's kind of a pre-Vatican II kind of crazy Catholic. As crazy as Catholics get, that's what he is. Hacksaw Ridge is an amazing film about a soldier that is a what is the correct word for that? He's a observer, a critical observer, or what is it? Somebody who refuses to kill people. There's a name for that. I forget what it is, but basically, it's about a guy that doesn't want to be in the army because he doesn't want to kill anybody. Now, nobody really wants to kill anybody, but people do. People do all the time. You know, how did Hitler convince all those people to do what they did? You know, how does Putin get all those people to kill all those Ukrainian people? And for what? He never even gave them a reason. If you have a clear enemy, I kind of get it. And I'm sure you guys kind of get it too. But at the same time, it's always collateral damage. Civilians, children, these are people that should have nothing to do with war, but always do. Always the ones that pay the ultimate price. So it doesn't really make any sense. I never really understood that. And then when somebody comes back and they're a war hero, you know, like, I mean, when people came back from Vietnam, which we all know there was no enemy there. It was clearly a mistake, as are so many other wars. There are wars that clearly you have an enemy and you have to destroy them in order for your survival. It's kill or be killed. I understand that mentality. Of course, who doesn't? We all have that in our souls, we all have that. But, you know, when there's like some superfluous war because it's about fake Nazis and doing deals for minerals and all these crazy things that go on, you know, have we not evolved past that? It's really tough, you know, and people who do go there, normal people who do go there, there are people that go there and don't mind killing people, but they never come back the same. Those people never, ever come back the same. You know, war has been a part of humanity for as long as it's been in existence. And I wonder when that won't be the case. Surely it will be when we are extinct, because there's just too many bad people in the world. Renaissance thumbnails. We partake of this bread and wine. Sorry, it's breed. Let us remember the Lord's death until he comes again. Amen. I think it was time for a little Eucharistic cat. Body of a cat. All seats are taken in church. Oh, that's nice. Thanks, Dino. How are you, baby? Great to see you in the room. And now the time returns again. Our souls exalt, and London's towers receive the Lamb of God to dwell in England's green and pleasant bowers. That's awfully quite beautiful. Isn't there a band called Lamb of God? Lamb of God, you take away the sins of the world. Have mercy on us. They keep changing the melody. Hello, Bashers. Just got back from the gym and you're ready to bash. Hey, Danny Gutierrez is here. Andy M. Good evening, Father Dirk. Wishing you and yours only good things. So what do we do when we get Andy on the road? We get only good things. Only good things to you, Andy M. This coffee wasn't big enough. Look, I'm having a real demi-task. Because I was so excited because my screen is like this big. So I'm not going to need two screens anymore. And I was like, I had multiple windows open. And I was like, then the audio just would not work. Ooh, I'm so mad about that. Anyway, it's fine. All in good time. Good things come to those who wait. And you know what? It's coming. Something's coming, something good. If I can wait. Where was I? Hold on, let me go. I'm missing some stuff here. I'm up to Julian, Pleasant Bowers, and there. Thank you so much, Andy M. Great to see you, and I can't wait to see today's installment of the Moke and Mindy Show. Hey, Mart, upvoted Sunday Mass is back again. Sunday Mass is back again, as always. Yeah, an hour early. The 3 o'clock thing, everybody was telling me was a little too early, and that's fine. Carlos Paggi, happy Holy Sunday, pilgrims of the Bash. Great to see you in the room. Carlos Paggi looking great. For a watch-inspired show, your timekeeping is deplorable. Should wear a Casio. Hey, man, who streams every day? I do, just about. Happy Sunday, Master Jim. I'm always on time for my show, other than the 3 or 4 minutes that Dino acknowledges. I've just, I'm juggling a lot of stuff right now, man. It's just, it's unfathomable. Like, I'm really not qualified. Really not. I'm trying, though. Just in from visiting my Aunt Kitty, who is my godmother, also for her congratulations, Fergal. Oh, how wonderful. 90. I hope she's a good in her head 90, because that's, at the end of the day, their dignity is everything, preserving their dignity and their ability to feel free and to not feel like a prisoner. And that happens to a lot of old folks, as we have all seen. Great to see you. Thanks. And thanks for doing that. Congratulations. Tanti auguri and Kitty. Good luck. I can't wait. Sorry, not starting and getting later every show. No. Earlier. Sunday Mass has always been 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I can't wait. Sorry, not starting. Okay. You not here, Ray? Rain and high winds yesterday in a small twister went right up my driveway and tore through my back fence. Oh shit, are you okay? And I've just spent the last 5 hours trying to fix it. My back is reminding me that I'm 57. You know what? You got to get Aleve. Do you have Aleve in Canada? It's the best one. Aleve for back pain. Aleve, if you can get that, it's great. Oh, you need beer. Now I get what that meant. Hello, Louise. Great to see you. Good evening, Dirk, and all the Bashers. Hello, beautiful. And Robin Spurt. Hello, darling. Look, we got all our girls in there. Where's Carolyn Martin now when you need her? So I can have the and Jocelyn and Becky Brown. Am I missing anybody? I hope not. Thank you all. I love the fact that we're pushing the numbers of the ladies up, because we love our ladies. Good afternoon, Dirk and chat room. Got my Sunday best on. I do not, but I changed my shirt really quick because I realized I was changing sheets and being orderly all morning. Enough already. Just start the show. What's the matter with you today, Ray? Were you up late last night with you know who? Is that what happened? Were you up late? Were you there? Is that where you were? Dave Fitzsimons, I once turned water into beer. Good for you. There's definitely some kind of book headed your way for doing that. Andrew, turns out you just need hops, malt, yeast, and divine patience. Imagine that, turning wine into beer. Dirk, I think my parents had that same coffee cup in the early 70s at the travel trailer we have. This is you want to know what this is? Going to be able to see this, right? I just want to make sure it doesn't spill. Ready for this? Ready? Oh, it's blue. Okay, hold on. Come on. It's an American Airlines espresso glass. It says made expressly by Ely for American Airlines in Italy, 73 CU 000 Dister. So it's an actual Demitasse cup which I made a mess of, from American Airlines, because everything in my house is airline related. All my forks and knives say Pan Am, TWA, American Airlines, Lufthansa, and pretty much everything. Sorry to hear about that, Andrew. Glad you got it sorted out. Yeah, we're so sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry. Did you send pictures of that stuff? I'm still looking over here for the other screen that doesn't exist anymore, and it's so weird. And it'll be gone. Ray, you're certainly a ladies' man. Patience is a virtue, says Dave Fahrenheit. It looks like he left. Did you actually? Oh, there, he's back. All right. I thought Raphael left here in a huff. I was like, shit. Maybe it was the new Pope Leo calling. Oh, God. Is it true that I didn't have a chance to look at the news. Did J.D. Vance actually meet with the new Pope and try to kill him too? Oh, boy. Don't you just live shows? I should do it like it's a telethon, right? That would be fun. Don't you just live shows? Don't you like live shows? I love them. This episode of Bashers is brought to you by Murphy's Law. Yeah, it's all good now. It's all sorted out.
I can't wait till nothing happens anymore. But hey, you know what? And it's funny, we did Friday night show with absolutely not a glitch to be found. Just me on my old computer without anything else plugged into it. And it worked. So Sheen was like, oh, it's probably was the monitor taking up the video card. Well, obviously now we know it's not that. Not that I care anymore, but the one thing that I did not know, and I'm a Macintosh guy, but I'm kind of really not up to snuff on the latest adventures of all things Mac, is that I had my old computer here and my new computer here. And I had my mouse in my hand, my magic mouse. And I looked over here and I moved my hand and my mouse went to my old computer. And I was able to move windows. And I didn't understand because these are two separate computers that are not linked in any way. It turns off that Apple has this thing now called handoff, which I have an old computer that doesn't do that. So basically, you can have one mouse and one keyboard operating two computers that are not related in any way, shape, or form with this thing called handoff. And the camera, I'm not going to be using camo anymore. I'm going to be using Mac. Mac lets you use your iPhone as a webcam. And I'm not going to need to go get a new camera because all the features of Zoom and all that stuff are available now with Macs. It's called continuity camera. And it was working great. I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't get the audio. But that's fine. Murphy's Law, it happens. I learned to ride a dirt bike before a pedal bike. Is that true? Florida life. You guys learn how to do a lot of stuff early. That's pretty cool, though. Buddy, you don't cycle outdoors, but do love spinning class. I used to love spinning class. I'll tell you a funny spin story. I used to spin before I got into the whole yoga thing. I was really into spin class, and I'm in spin class one day, and the instructors was kind of, they're kind of like drill sergeants, rah, 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 rah. And as he went to stand up to do the stand up thing, the bike flipped over, and we heard this horrific sound. Now, those bikes are generally mounted to the floor. One of the stanchions gave way. Turns out the bike frame had cracked when he got up, and it flipped over, and his shin bone came right out of his leg. We were all in horror. I mean, we saw his entire shin bone come out of his leg. Spin class. Who would have thought that was dangerous? Unbelievable. Hey, Nathaniel Hannon, $9.99. Emailed pics of my new art acquisitions today. I'm so excited to see that. Let's give you a big bang boom for that. What should we give Nathaniel Hannon? Let's go with kazoos. Fun. I can't wait. Conscientious objector. Thank you, Tracy Ferris. That's exactly what I was. Anybody ever see Hacksaw Ridge? It was absolutely incredible. Really amazing film. Andrew Garfield is that guy is one of the best we've got. Francisco. Upvote everybody. By the way, I was saving for my first Rolex. Hey, finally got the money and spent it all on a new bike. Thank you, Dirk, for a bit of cycling. Oh man, we could do a whole cycling show because man, it was my life for so long. And I'm a mountain bike guy. I was never a road bike guy. Did you, Francisco, could you tell us exactly what you got? You want to send a picture to the Gallery of Bastards? I'd love to talk about bikes even more. That's Basherdirk@gmail.com. That's Basherdirk@gmail.com. Did you go, like Massey and Campagnolo, or did you go, mountain, or what did you do? I'm sure everybody else. Bikes are great, man. I was so into it. It was such a thing. And I could talk about it until I'm blue in the face, and I bet you could too. So yeah, send me a picture. Send us a picture of your new rig. We'd love to see it, man. Dave Fahrenheit 451 says, he did meet with him. If I was JD Vance, I would just be like, why am I going to meet the Pope? What, you're a Catholic and you're behaving the way that you do? That guy's a dick. David Simons at Dave Fahrenheit 4, exactly. It lost engines. Get over it. TI's embarrassing. What's going on, Ray? It lost engines. Get over it. Oh, is that what happened? TI's embarrassing, mind you. What does that mean? I don't know. What do you? So you talk about the Mexican vessel lost its engines? Yeah, but they went the wrong way. So it's not just that, Ray, because there's not enough clearance if you went in that direction. Going up the East River, ships, you have to leave through the Verrazano Bridge. That's the only way to get out of New York Harbor and get to the ocean to get anywhere. If you go up the East River, you're going to get hit with the Brooklyn Bridge, the Manhattan Bridge, the 59th, the Williamsburg Bridge, 59th Street Bridge. There's going to be so many, low bridges. So, yeah. What does TI mean, though? Tell me what that means. TI's embarrassing, mind you. Don't know what that means. Dean, Matrix, yeah. Ray, if you'd been on board, you probably would have fixed the engine with 2 elastic bands and some tape. I'm sure he could have. He also would have told them. He would have told them that to go right and not left. Does Dirk look a bit orange? Is not me. You know what? I was out in the sun, like Rose and I, because the hospital wanted us to take a very long walk. So we took a 4-hour walk and it was really sunny. And when we left, it was kind of and we went out and I got burnt. You see, look, I've got a farmer's tan on my watch because I was wearing my Speedy, because I wear my watch on this just for the show. I do it here. But yeah, so I am looking a bit red in the face, and I probably have a farmer tan. Yeah, see, you can see where it ends from my short sleeve shirt. Yeah, he has a tan. It's more like a burn, and I actually had to put some cream on my nose today because my nose got really burnt. 4 hours walking extremely slowly, and we went about 5 or 6 blocks to go get some sundries for her that she needed since she got home. And then we went to the supermarket, we went to a cafe, and just to get her back in the groove of things. But she's 88, so she walks very slowly. So yeah, I got burnt. So I am indeed conscientious objector. Yeah, you guys knew it, of course. I couldn't think of it. Andrew Wolkowicz, gotcha. Thought it might have been his Mac. Yeah, well, that too. Daniel, could be fake tan. That's not a fake tan. I don't have time to go get a fake tan. I did that once a million years ago, just to show you it's not a fake tan. Look, here's my collar. I was wearing a V-neck shirt. There you go. And it hurts. I just walked so slowly. And I didn't even get this burnt when I was in Mexico. But I barely got anything. But Dana did give us like a 800 SPF stuff. Easy. Convince them that the other side is not human. Oh, so we're talking about war. Well, sure. When you think about the way people behaved back in those days, and people are just trying to survive. It's not like they don't have souls. They have souls. Some people just don't. Dean says Vacheron Constantin. That's very funny. Daniel, this is what happens in becoming old. Fake tans, hair transplants, white socks, pajamas, tape on watches. Do I still have tape on my Milgauss? I think I do. Yep. Let me get my face out of the way. Yep. It's time for a new one to do that. I just put it there, though, just because, that gets speed up so badly, and I don't want that to happen. The tan is red. The hair is real. I do color my hair when I need to, obviously. I don't wear white socks, ever. But I do wear pajamas. Lamb of God, I've seen live. I think I have too. When they first came around, I think I saw them on a bill, and I thought that they were pretty cool. Ray, I didn't see if they dropped anchor. Ray would know all, though. Don't forget, pizza is good for you. I've got pizza. I had pizza 2 days in a row because I've had no time to cook anything, and Rose likes pizza, so we've been having. I got a lot of pizza on. Well, that's funny. I bought pizza, and Paul had brought home pizza from one of our favorite places, which is in Flushing, New York, called Lucia's. Anybody who's ever been to the New York area, downtown Flushing, Main Street, there's a place called Lucia's, and it's old school New York pizza, and it's great. And it's cheap, too. So when I went to visit Rose in the hospital, I went to get her a slice of pizza. I went into this place that was near the hospital, and they wanted $4.50 for generic, absolute garbage pizza, which is just bullshit. Dave Fahrenheit 451 watch offers to be washing dishes for years. Now all I could think of was those bikes. I'm dying to see your new bike, man. Please, Francisco, send it. 15 minutes is not a couple of minutes late. Well, I was having technical problems, Ray. Daniel, are you like actually mad or something? Daniel, back pain. The list goes on. Goes on and on. Hey, Louise. Hi, Melly. See, I love that you girls are all together. This is true, Ray. Tell him straight, right? Or don't. You know, or have me get mad at you. Do that, because that's not nice. AA won't give you coffee in that anymore. No, they give you a plastic cup. You know, you need a real camera, not an iPhone. Less efficient, perhaps. Yeah, but Dirk, Kitty is very well with it and quite able. She would pass for a 75-year-old. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. That's fantastic, because, you know, I was trying to explain to Rose today how when we get older, a lot of people, you know, need help because they can't remember things and, you know, the cognitive ability, you know, all that stuff. One of the young people I've mentored for 6 years is a descendant of Desmond Doss in Alabama. Look at that. You are an incredible person. Well, great tan. It's summer. It's going to peel on me. That's what's going to happen. Dirk usually burns in the sun because his ancestor spent 2,000 years living in a bog. That is a fact. For sure. But I do tan eventually. I absolutely do. Alejandro R. Sunscreen and retin-A always important. You know, I just didn't even think about it because it was overcast yesterday when we went for our walk. So I didn't think anything about it. And then it just got really, really sunny. So, yeah. So let me pull up the Gallery of Bastards while we're at it. And by the way, Sunday Mass usually starts at 3:00, in case you forgot. I love this. It says, Dirk, what did you think about the 2 terabyte drive for the Mac Mini? I just got an email from them. We'd love to think about what you think about it. We'd love to know what you think. I don't have it yet. Oh, this is great. Oh, some great quality stuff. Look at this. Great. Dean McKenzie. Oh, Dean, you sent a setup of all your stuff. How cool is that? Great. Okay. We've got a nice little collection. Port is left, starboard is right. No, port left in the bottle, stars for always right. Is that a saying? Panel power, Pope Leo. Coronation was today. Oh, was it? Followed by his Urbi et Orbi. Leaders and monarchs attended. Catholic. Oh, okay. You know, like those guys should know that they should stay the fuck away. Catholic queens and princesses were allowed to wear white when introduced under le privilège du blanc. Look at you guys. So smart. So smart. Let's start out the Gallery of Bastards. Hold on one second. The Gallery of Bastards.
The Gallery of Bastards. Send me the shots, the sublime, the absurd. The Gallery of Bastards. You share them with me, and I share with the world.
We'll start off with the incomparable Dino to show his new Mac Mini setup. How cool is this? How cool is that? Looks pretty great. That looks just like mine. Maybe slightly different. And Riodas. Is that a separate hard drive? Very cool. Very, very cool. And you go the old-fashioned I like that look of that keyboard. I'm gonna look into getting a wireless keyboard for the first time in my life. Apple make one with a number pad now that's wireless, so I'll probably get that. And the mouse, that looks convenient too. Look at that. Hey, looks great. Oh, what do you have it on? You have it on a TV? Oh, you have it on your television set. Wow, that looks great, Dean. Look at that. You know what's really crazy is what's really crazy is when I booted up the Mac. Let me get rid of the Basherdirk@gmail.com. When I booted it up, the wallpaper moves. I was so behind the times that I didn't know anything about that. Yeah, thanks, Dino. Okay, now it's time for the one and only Julian, our resident artiste. Wow, look at that. Very cool. That is some kind of very, oh, look at this. Almost looks like something James Cameron would come up with, right? Look at that. Very cool. Textures galore from our very own Julian. Oh, that's really cool, Julian. Look at that. Was that a fan? Amazing. Beautiful gilding. Huh. That almost looks like some kind of bird on the bottom. What? I don't know how he does what he does. Incredible. Beautiful. Oh, this is right up my street. Look at that. They don't make them like that anymore. That's for sure. Thank you. Oh, wow. What are we looking at here? Oh, Julian, dearest Julian, are you looking upside down? Oh, it's a staircase. Holy crap. See how long it takes me to get that? Look at it. It's a stairwell with some kind of interesting railing and that beautiful brick. It looks glazed too, but not down here. Julian, you astound me. Very cool. Look at that. What is that? Some kind of cannonball? Oh, this is like very Mondrian, isn't it? Look at that. Is that Mondrian? It could very well be, I guess, right? I don't know where you're traveling for your mistress, but it's quite beautiful. Oh, and I love that. Is that one of those things where there's actually fish underneath? They have them in some resorts, but I doubt you're at some resort. It looks like a manta ray underneath there. Ah, look at that. Some kind of futuristic club. Wow, Julian, really cool. Beautiful. Thank you, Julian. Beautiful stuff. The Gallery of Julian. Thanks, pal. Very much. Hi, Tobster. He's back. No shitty wireless keyboard. Go get a Philco mechanical keyboard. The OG style would improve your skills. Oh, an old-fashioned one? This is what I use. I use a wired Mac keyboard. And I'm so used to it, and I like it, and I super need the numerals, the keypad on the side. For years, they were just coming up with the element. I do have a really old keyboard, like I have my Sony Vaio keyboard with the raised keys and everything. This is from predates this keyboard. This computer came with the short scale one like that. Anyway, welcome back to the chats, buddy. Great to see you back. I told everybody in the chats the other day, I said, he's back. Let us go. Thank you so much, dear Julian. Next up is Melly C. Sunday Mass. Snoopy says, what does Snoopy say exactly, honey pie? Snoopy says, may today bring peace to your thoughts, joy to your heart, and light to your path. Well, thank you. I should put on, oh, look at Sally. She looks different there, right? She looks pretty, though. Thank you so much, honey. That's a great way to start a Sunday. Even though some people are grumpy today. I don't know what side of the bed you woke up on. Melly C. Little Mark and Mindy madness, Mark and Mindy madness. Yeah. There's Mork. Hey, Morky Mork. Very a vision in purple. He looks very comfy there in his array of sunshine and vitamin D. That is always the cutest thing ever when they do the paw out. Oh, beautiful Mork. We love you, buddy. Hi, Mork. Oh, and there's the devil herself. There she is. There she is herself. I'll tell you, though, when we first met Mindy, we were all blown away by her beauty. And then we got to know the sassy side of her. Look at her. She's back to being that super cutie pie. We're just not seeing the sassy as much. You just look at the. It's just too much, you guys. Too much. Oh, Mork and Mindy madness. Mork and Mindy madness. Yeah. Oh, look at him. Look at Mork. Carolyn Martin wants to steal Mork. I said, I don't think that Melly and Andy would be very cool about that in any way, shape, or form. Oh, boy. Thank you, sweetheart. Hey, John Badner, JHB, new Artem sailcloth for the SM. Oh, this looks great, man. One of our favorite watches and a cool strap for the Seamaster Professional. Look at that. Black on black. That's a beautiful strap for that, man. Look at the way it looks with the lyre lugs. See, that's a crown, my friends. That's what a crown. That's what a man's crown looks like. That's a man's crown. The new cupcake crown. I'm going to do the, you know what I'm going to do? I'm probably going to do it tomorrow. I'm probably going to do a Railmaster video because I hate the new Railmaster. I think it's crap. So you'll hear more from me on that. This is great, though. Looks great on you too, man. Congratulations. What a great, that's a great looking, it's a great looking strap. What is that thing called? It is called the Artem sailcloth. I don't know why Omega took so long for a no-date competitor to the sub. Also love the return of the aluminum dial with thinner waves. I think fit and finish of case was improved as well. It's an irresistible watch. It is. And you know what? As you guys all know, I am not a big fan of ceramic bezels. I'm not a ceramic guy. I like aluminum. I like the look of it. They look too much like chiclets or some kind of candy. I just don't think they've ever figured out a way to make. This is just my opinion. All due respect to all your ceramic watches, of which there are many here. But I just prefer like a sub. I prefer the old ones. GMT, prefer the old ones. Seamaster, prefer the old ones. I just love the gloss, the look of the aluminum bezels. I just like them. The other ones, they look a little too candy coated, I guess is the right word. I guess that's the right word. I don't know. Is that the right word? I don't know. Who cares? What did I do? Did I close out the mail? I did. What's wrong with me? I'm so used to just closing everything out. Hold on. So we were up to John Badden. Oh, okay. Here we go. Robin's Bird. Oh, these are great. So much. Thanks, honey. These are going to be terrific. Look at these guys. Amazing. No. That's not what I want. I want this one. Thank you very much. Here you go. Oh, look at these cuties. There's nothing better than when your cats get along or your dog and your cat get along. Oh, how pretty is that? Dino approved? Those are beautiful. What do you call those? Are those daffodils? I don't know much about flowers. I know about herbs and things you can eat, but they're beautiful though. What a spring, summer array. And cheerful, which is something we all need. Those are very pretty. Beautiful. Did you plant those yourself? I'm sure Dino does approve because those are gorgeous. Wow, beautiful. Thank you so much for these. They're so pretty. Look at that. You cutie guys. Thank you. Thanks so much, Robin's Bird. Nathaniel Hannon, new art on my walls. Hey, let's take a look. How Greco-Roman. Look, honey, these boys are playing leapfrog. Remember that from the birdcage? Oh, that's Herb Ritz. Oh, wow. Oh, this is photography. Herb Ritz died so young. Man. And of course, look at that. But who is that? Look at that. Amazing. You got a Warhol print, huh? It's a real Warhol. Holy shit, dude. You're the legend. Unbelievable. Oh, look at your fancy thermostat. Isn't that amazing? Beautiful. Hey, congratulations. It looks like your apartment's really shaping up, pal. Congratulations, man. You deserve it. Your art's great. Herb Ritz, man. Herb Ritz was such a great... When I was looking for a fashion photographer for the second Hitman record, and I wanted a guy named Philip Dixon. And the reason why I wanted Philip Dixon was because he was the poor man's Herb Ritz. And that's what people used to say. Oh, if you can't afford Herb Ritts, you got to go with Philip Dixon. I couldn't get Philip Dixon, so I got James Stiles, the poor man's Philip Dixon, poor man's Herb Ritts. Herb Ritts was a genius, and he died so very, very young. I'm sorry about that. He was such a great artist. Such a shame. So young to die like that. My God. How funny is this? Let's go see what they say. I'm going to show you this because you're going to get a kick out of this. This is really funny. Present. I just got this email while we're doing the show. Let us know what you think. Hey, Dirk, we'd love to hear what you think about your purchase of the M4 SSD 14 days ago. It'll only take a few minutes. I don't have it. Idiots. I can't believe that they actually sent me that. It's from China. We've got the incomparable Fergal McDermott, C8 UTC World Timer, DLC Omega DeVille, and Cat Giggles. Let's get started with that. In the gallery of Bastards. I'm taking a little bit longer to get this done because the setup is just so odd to me. It's going to be great on the new one. Looks adorable, drools, farts, and snores in his sleep. But is adorable. Oh, don't tease us with this ridiculous DeVille that we all lust after. Oh, God. And, you know, that came in so many different varieties, those DeVilles. You know, the border around the date. Like Paul's got the Seamaster calendar, you know, that's a 1953 watch. But man, look at the applied logo. Incredible. Look at that. You can't go wrong. Adore that watch. Amazing. And there you go, Chris Ward, the guy that Chris Ward owes much of his internet life to is our Fergal. Looking great with his world timer. Beautiful watch. Great looking watch, man. And everybody I know, because of you, my friend, wants to go get a Chris Ward. Everybody wants one because of you. They all want it. They all want it. All because of you. All because of you, my friend. Andrew Wolkowicz is in the house with the kids, dropping in on a Sunday mass. Oh, hello, baby. She's waiting for you because you're on the other side of the door, I'm assuming. Oh, she's so pretty, man. What a pretty calico lady. Hello, Morgana. It's great to see you. And she always poses for you so nicely. Oh, senor, what are you doing? You know, it's crazy when I know the names of everybody's pets. He's daddy's little boy, though, for sure. Oh, these are great. Thank you, Andrew. Amazing. Amazing. It's nothing like cats on a Sunday afternoon. Makes you happy, doesn't it? Almost done. Stop for iBashers. Oh, shit. This is the damage done. Andrew's tornado. Oh, Andrew, I'm so sorry. Oh, wow. Wow. Look at that. Dun, 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 dun. That's what it looks like. It looks like you just got back from Captain Marvel's. You're on your way to Antiem and you had to go in the bomb shelter. Wow. Look at the bird feeder. Oh, Andrew, I wish you lived close by. I'd be more than happy to go pitch in and help you out. Well, I like your shed, though. Oh, man. Or is that your neighbor's shed? Look at the tree. Oh, man, in the basketball court. Oh, it's starting to fall. Oh, no. Oh, man, that is devastating, buddy. Wow. Look at that. Andrew, man. Thinking of you right now. Tornadoes. We get tornadoes in Queens every once in a while. Hey, it's Mart. And he's in the room with the Gallery of Bashtards. Let's take a look at what Mart's got going on here. Hey. Oh, look at that. Huh. Is that from? Oh, that's a nail. Ugh. Do you hate when that happens? Look at that beautiful thing. Oh man, that's gorgeous. These are modern bikes, man. Mine are whales. I'll take a couple of pictures of my bikes outside today, and I'll have them for Tuesday's show. Wow. Nice stand, too. Beautiful. Slime, extra strong self-sealing. Yeah, that stuff's great. Slime is great. Very important to have it in your pack. Schwalbe, Marathon Plus, Smart Guard, Endurance Compound, Wired. You know, it's funny with tires. Like, I was one of the first guys to get into Kenda when nobody knew what Kenda was, and then Kenda became really big. And then I at the end, I was using Gazzalodi. I love it because I love all the Italian stuff. They're made in Bologna. Those are great. $35.99. That's, yeah, I mean, I guess that's the going right. Oh boy, look at that. Treads. Yeah, I don't even know where people buy stuff for their bikes anymore. I don't even know. You know, I used to be all the magazines I used to buy and websites I used to go to. I'm sure that they don't exist anymore. I'm sure they're all gone. Thanks for those, Mark. Those are amazing. Did I get them all? I did, right? Yeah, I did. Okay, I want to make sure. Hey! Oh, wowie kazowie. Since you and Asheen were talking about the hotel. Oh, wow. So, James M., you're my hero. The Daniele is one of the greatest hotels in Venice. I have never stayed there, but I've been there many times, starting in the early 90s, and had drinks there. I've never had dinner there either, just gone in there to gawk. Anyway, it's one of the greatest hotels, and the four grand dames of Venice originally were the Daniele, the Gritty Palace, the Excelsior, and the Debain. And there was also the Europa Regina and a couple of other hotels, but now there's the Amman, but that's all new stuff. The Daniele, one of the all-time classics, they used to be part of a company, a consortium in Italy called Chiga. Now, Chiga hotels were the best hotels in Italy. Well, that dissolved. It became Sheraton, then Sheraton sold it. Now they're all separate. You used to be able to just walk in with your room key and have dinner and charge it to your other hotel. But the Daniele is one of the most famous hotels in all of Italy. And James M. stayed there. Here's a little tour. How great is this? They just became a Four Seasons property. So after years and years of kind of middling management, after they lost their contract with Chiga and with their ownership from Chiga, and their contract with Sheraton and a luxury collection, they became a Four Seasons. I don't know if this is before or after, but very nice, very clean, very traditional. Yeah, the Daniele is beautiful. Most people will recognize it from its signature staircase, which is very famous in Venetian. Look at that. Oh, this looks like this is full reno. Looks very fresh. Everything looks very fresh. Oh yeah, all that burled wood, quite nice. But I love that they kept all the original stuff. Do they still have the keys, the tassel keys, or did they go electronic? They might have. The hotel, yeah, that's the side entrance because, of course, it's right on the Grand Canal. It's on the other side of Piazza San Marco, past the Doge's Palace. It's the only one that is, other than the Londres, which is there too, but beautiful. Oh, very nice bathroom. Very Daniele. Beautiful. What did they have for amenities for the soaps and stuff? Because it doesn't look like they used to be Acqua di Parma, but now it looks like they might have gone somewhere else. Nice big room, huh? Nice and fresh. Yeah, this is all post renovation, I guess. Yeah, that door looks new. Oh, there we go. I mean, come on, kids. Could it be more beautiful than that? Wow. Wow, looking great. Fabulous. Fabulous shot. Congratulations. It's a great place to stay. Great place to stay. Beautiful. Thank you, James M. You are the best. It's a person I've met and had drinks with. We had 2 bottles of wine together. It was pretty great. Really great. Okay. This is from Topster. This is what I use, Turkey. I think I only paid $100 if you use back. But with German-made switches, they last forever. Philco makes different levels and versions. Do your homework. This is what you want. Hey, let's take a look at this. It's a link, so let me post this link. Hold on. Welcome back. Chrome tab, right? Did it not pop up? There. Oh, it's an real old-fashioned D guy, huh? Wow. Is that it? There it is. That's a real old-fashioned keyboard, huh? You're like old school mechanical keyboard, right? I mean, I think I was a much better typist back in the day with these. Look at that. That is pretty cool. God, remember those? I missed the clickety clack clack clack. These things don't make any noise. Mechanical is so good. Yeah. And now I have a curved monitor. Not right at this minute, but behind this screen I do. Thanks for that. I'll take a look at that. It looks pretty cool. Thanks, Topster. Where am I with this? Thank you very much for that. And Steve Zaliski, Kiki enjoying the British summer weather. Hey, oh, look at Kiki. Oh, what a great shot. Fantastic. You're so cute. Hello, baby. Who's not enjoying the summer weather? Oh, thanks for the shot. Look at that. You're having a ball. It's a dog's life. It's a dog's life, and you deserve it. How great is that? Thanks so much for sending that in, Steve. And Scotty Love, Bleeding Hearts. Oh, these are pretty. This is for all the flower lovers, especially Dino in our lives. Thanks so much. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Are those yours? Did you grow those? That is quite beautiful. Those things look a little Christmassy, if you ask me, but they're very beautiful. Thanks, Scotty Love. They call him Scotty Love. They call him Scotty Love.
The Gallery of Bashtards. Send me the shots that sublimely absurd. The Gallery of Bashtards. You share them with me, and I share with the world.
Dean says, Daniel, it's Tim who thinks pizza is healthy. Pizza is healthy if you don't eat Domino's. It's just bread, cheese, and tomatoes and olive oil. What could be wrong with that? It's when you go to Pizza Hut or something equally garbage like that. Ray says, Dave Fahrenheit 451. Watch officer be washing dishes for years, I bet. Can he get fired? Can you? I don't know how that works. I have no idea how that works. Conscientious objector, of course. Jer, of course, always would know that. You wouldn't believe what the iPhone can do with this. It's 48 megapixels. When I had it on continuity camera, I couldn't believe the autofocus zoom out. It was pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Where was I? Let me get to Topster, who sent us the Philco. Thanks so much for that. Mechanical is so good. It's like a curved monitor. Once you go mechanical, you can't go back. Weak, soft, mushy keys. Yeah. Now that I have this crazy curved screen, I can't believe how great it is. Topster, nothing wrong with a Bluetooth keyboard. Works flawlessly. Like I don't have. I might get it only because of the inputs, but I do. I gotta admit, I like mechanical stuff. Hello, Topster. Long time no see. Welcome back. There he is. Hey, all. Great to see you. Carlos Poggi saying hi before we get to the end. Well, thank you so much, Mart. And Mart's here. Great Omega C. Isn't that beautiful, Mart? That's a watch. That's a man's watch. Dean says hi, Carlos. James M says $9.99. Thank you so much. Hope all is well. It's pretty good. Since you were discussing the Daniele with the Sheen, thank you so much. We looked at it, and how great were those. Big bang boom for you, buddy. Oh, that's great. Who makes the most tires worldwide? That's a question I can't answer. I don't know the answer to that, Carlos. It's probably Kenda now, or God, there's so many Mavic, so many. I've been too out of the loop. I don't know what they are. My wonderful landlady gave them to me when I moved in 25 years ago. I love that you have a wonderful landlady. I do not. But I used to. Nathaniel Hannon, check out the artist Paul Cadmus. Very cool. Andrew says, Dirk, if you lived closer, I'm sure you would have been. I would have jumped on my bike and gone there. Then kept the cats completely happy. Well, yeah, you nailed the fence back together while I play with the cats. Also, was certain that at least one cuddlebug would have left you for an overnight, probably. Tubbs just says that once you go back to a mushy, soft keyboard with no travel, these clickety-clack, you'll never go back. Yeah. Yeah, it's true, maybe. And super precise. Interesting. Late gallery sent. Yes, well, I got it, and it was quite beautiful. Not that late. People build their own keyboards. That's weird. Nothing beats the clickety-clack. I love the clickety-clack. I always did. And I missed it when I didn't have it anymore. Topster had a keyboard like that on an Amstrad 464 back in the 90s. I have all my old stuff. Like I said, I've got my Sony Vaio here. I've got my keyboard in the many keyboards. I've got clickety clacks back there, Bought 2 marathon puncture-proof tires at $55 each. That's pricey. And Carlos Paghi says the answer is Lego. Indeed. Guys, thanks so much. It's Sunday, May 18th. Next time you see me, this will all be sorted out because I'm gonna after the show, I'm gonna get it all done. I don't have that stupid hard drive yet, but I can still do it without it. But anyway, thanks everybody so much. Thanks to the generous contributions of Nathaniel Hannon, Andrew Wolkowicz, and James M. Sounds like Dirk needs a little bit of sleep. I've just been on the go since 7 this morning, but I love doing the show. You guys are my world. Thank you so much. Thanks to all the iBashers. Thanks to the Patreons. You know who you are. I'll put you down here on the list. If you got something for the Gallery of Bashers, please send it to basherdirk@gmail.com. That's basherdirk@gmail.com. Welcome back to Tobster McDunkey. Back to the fray. He's here. I'm queer. Get used to it. Guys, go in peace to love and serve the Bash. In nomine Padri, I Fili, I Spiritu Sancti. Amen.
The choir sweet hymn, it lifts us high and pray all the days our hearts desire. It's Sunday Mass to be inspired.
We gather here, our faith like fire.
Together with